Bring the mana. We got Mihimana Braye up against Griffin Colapinto, semifinal number 2. These two surfers are going to battle it out in these next 32 minutes for a chance to make the final up against Jack Robinson. Looks like Griffin's in probably the better spot. We'll see how this goes. Mihimana decides not to go. There you go. Griff comes around the corner, snaps under the lip, chandelier. He has to get through. Little spit there. Talk about making something out of a really difficult wave.
That was sick. Mihimana's got to be very careful there. But Griffin went around and just set that wave up so sick. It had this like extra little chandelier bit that threw right out. And yeah, this slow angle from the down low is going to look so sick.
So the under the lip snap to set that up, and then that kind of negotiation through all that foam.
It's his to take now.
What do you think about Mihi's ride right there? That's his opening ride for the Tahitian.
And still seeing people getting heavy wipeouts and stuff. So yeah, anything you can help to get centered is going to work well.
Mihimana identifies this insider, threads through that barrel. He's going to take a two-wave lead on Griffin Colapinto to apply some pressure to the CT surfer.
Didn't really open up, but here's a nice insider from Mihimana Kaipsi driving through this one.
Yep, 5.5 for this wave that we're seeing on the replay right here, and the lead to Mihimana. So get into this one. Griffin Colapinto drops down, grabs rail, yanks up on the Mayhem, gets high, little foamy there. Doesn't get as deep as he would have liked, but does get the completion. Waiting for scores for both surfers now. We are waiting for this score on this wave here for Griffin.
Yeah, it looked, on the outside, it looks...
Sniffing under priority here. Here goes Griffin, dropping straight into this one. Strong bottom turn, hook under the lip, and comes out right there. That was some technical barrel riding. I love the calmness, the long, stalled out bottom turn, the hook under the lip.
Have a see the angles here. It was a classic setup. Grab rail, bottom turn, yanks on the handbrake, right on the foam ball. I mean, that angle is excellent. That makes it look like it's going to be a really decent score.
Come on.
That was amazing. Yeah, I wasn't too sure how much sort of foam ball action he got from the front end, but that's what the beauty of this place is. There's so many camera angles.
You just got it. Oh, look at this nugget coming in. Oh, Mihi. Oh, that thing was deep.
He made it.
Oh, wow. What do you think, Strider? Mihimana Braye, deep underneath, threaded through that barrel. What an answer back. Another look here. This is a 717, Mihimana Braye.
Yeah, nice airdrop, driving deep from behind the section. That's the advantage of being on the front side. You can kind of get away with a late drop and late tap.
Mihimana Braye needing a 5.18, but hold your horses. Griffin Colapinto in the barrel, spit out again for the San Clemente surfer. Previous ride, though, we're waiting for that score from Mihimana Braye. That came in at 7.17. Mihimana takes the lead.
Foot and drive from behind it, and then Griffin here, same thing, kind of had to pump from behind. A smaller tube, still a nice ride. He doesn't need the biggest score of the heat, but they can both kind of build on their first column scores there. As we see Griff having a look here, Kipes.
Use the priority here, deep on the reef. See something? It's an inside drainer, and it drains all the way through without its rider. So curious. Red jersey with priority, paddling out to this wave, looks in. And he's going to let Griffin Colapinto, who's in a better position, catch this wave. Comes around the corner. Griffin with that snap stall. Wow. Messes with his hairdo a little bit on that exit. Just the exhaust coming out of the barrel.
Full double spitter.
Probably not going to change the situation.
No, just another fun wave to be on, another fun wave to ride, but I don't think it's not really going to improve. Boys have got their 6s and 7s.
Yeah.
They really don't need more. We only count 2 waves, so.
Mihimana's going to strike here under the ledge in the barrel, long streaking barrel for Braye. Grabs the rail of the chili board, straight across. Ends with a couple of turns right there before the reef goes absolutely dry. 6.26 is what Mihimana needs to turn the heat. He actually just surfed to turn the heat right there.
How deep he was and how much he was like driving through it and driving through the West Bowl here. Didn't really have to have any crazy negotiations with the foam ball. Nice carve as he comes out there. But I agree with you, Kipes. If he gets it, it's right there. Really well ridden tube.
Here goes Griff. Drops into this one. Strong offshore wind makes that wave funnel through the inside. Easy exit for Griffin Colapinto, 6.75. I say he's got the number.
Really, really technical drop there, but it's a great wave and a beautiful drop there. Slid down the face, stalling nice. And as you said, just clean as a whistle on the exit there. This drone angle is going to look so cool. Yeah, similar to Mihimana, didn't really have any crazy sort of foam ball interaction that he had to deal with, but certainly great technique and putting himself behind the curtain for as long as he could. There's something about this wind at the moment. This is making the wave not look as critical as it might be. And it's a really, really nice tube ride, but it just looks so pretty. Waves just so blue.
And look at the draw, actually pulling the surfers backwards on the reef. Colapinto identifies it. It's going to airdrop and wow. You saw that. There was just so much water moving up against that wave. The swell certainly on the rise. Mihimana Braye with priority here, paddling into this one. And it's a big, roomy barrel for the Tahitian. Second section and comes through there. 7-point ride gives Mihimana the lead. The channel thinks he got it, Stace.
Yeah, and rightly so. From the channel, that wave would have looked amazing, and it certainly looked amazing from the front view as well.
Waves have shown up.
Yeah, beautiful view from the channel. See him trying to slow down there with both arms. Probably was a young'un when the hog goods were just owning this place. And kind of the only thing I'm worried about this wave is that it wasn't like as a critical of a wave as some of the waves that have been ridden in this heat, just as far as like, you know, thickness in the lip, and it didn't have like a huge spit. And the other thing too is the judges don't mind if you're stalling.
Meanwhile, Griffin Colapinto drops into this one, body drag through this section. It's a cavernous section.
Wow.
Colapinto out with the spit. And more applause from the channel. Colapinto looking to better, basically a 7-point ride, looking to better a 6.93 to make the job that much harder for Mihimana Braye.
So even if he turns the heat, I think Griffin will likely turn it back.
What'd you think, Stace? You got a second look at that?
Yeah, I mean, I always like to have a second look, you know. I just love
Here's
it.
the third look for you.
This is a beautiful angle. And the wind is holding that wave open amazingly. It's, you know, like we saw, you know, with Robbo or Crosby and these other heats that we've had. This has been really fairly matched, and it would be a fun heat to judge.
Waves continue to pour through here. High line through the first section, second section, third section for Mihimana Braye. Well, if he didn't convince you for that 7-point on the previous wave, maybe that did the number for the Tahitian surfer.
Only incrementally, but and then here's this last at Griff, sort of pumping from behind the section, big open wave, big venomous spit. He didn't come out after the spit, but he certainly put himself in a good position. And then here's the most recent ride of Mihimana, which is yet to be scored. And so this is where the judges have got the comparisons.
So coming out of this replay, the score, Griffin Colapinto up against Mihimana Braye up against Jack Robinson in the final. Griffin Colapinto, Jack Robinson in the final. Mihimana Braye walks away with an equal third from Tahiti.
I mean, the gifts just keep coming in, but they have to be earned. Griff, first of all, you earned ultimate core lord status in the free surfs leading up to the contest. Now you've just earned your place in the finals here today. The universe is just providing.
It sure is. Thank you. Yeah, frick, definitely put it all on the line for the free surfs, and Jack's in the final. He was towing the whole thing, so yeah, I think just kind of just goes to show, just like, don't think about the contest and just do what you love, and it all unfold just the way you want it. But yeah, super excited. First final with Jack, and yeah, the waves just got offshore, so could be an all-timer.
How far are you willing to push yourself? How deep are you willing to take off to get a win here?
As deep as I have to. We'll see. He juked out Crosby pretty good in that last heat, so I know he's a pro at that, and we're always playing little mind games with each other. It's pretty funny. Just this whole time I've seen him over here, like I could feel there's something going on, especially because we were both chasing down the final 5. So, yeah.
Is there room in the flow state for both of you?
Oh, for sure. The last few heats we've had together, the waves are kind of pumped. So, we'll see if the flow state provides, Cote.
Our finals are set. Everybody is hyped. This is going to be a classic. Get prepared. Ready to watch.